Welcome back, Cancer, to 12th House Tarot reading. This is your general reading for the week of January 5th through the 11th, 2026. Happy New Year, friends. Obviously, take what resonates and leave the rest. We do a past, present, and future spread. So in the past, we have the Seven of Swords, followed by the Three of Wands in the present, and the Page of Swords in the future. At the bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. So that just tells me that something is coming to a completion. Could be the new year, like really just the new year. In the past position with the Seven of Swords, for me, this is a self-preservation card. Although the swords have two edges, right? Double-edged sword. So it could be self-preservation, or it could be somebody going behind your back to do some smirmy stuff. We'll get clarifiers in a second. In the present position, we have the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. It feels positive. It feels light. It feels exciting. And the Page of Swords is where we are moving on to something. However, this character in the card is looking backwards to making sure that maybe it's about the Seven of Swords, that maybe people aren't coming up behind you to bum rush you and rain on your parade. That may be the storyline that's unfolding here. But let's take a look and see what else transpires. So in the past position with the Seven of Wands, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So this is a lot of air to your water, Cancer. The swords are all air, and I just feel that causes a lot of unnecessary turbulence. All that kind of air floating about here for you. So and I say that lovingly, it is just one of the elements. So what this looks like is that if it sure feels like self-preservation, moving forward slowly and methodically, like this Knight of Pentacles is ready to go. However, they're not going yet. The horse is standing still. Because Eight of Swords, all of these things are on your mind. And I feel like it's only when we can clear our mind that the path ahead is ready for us. You can see how this horse it just like this knight and horse are literally running full speed ahead. So that there is always a process. And I feel that if you took a moment, as in life and anyone else watching this that isn't a Cancer, you can see the patterns of when new ideas and thoughts come in, getting ready with those new ideas and thoughts, and then the door or the gate opening for you to move forward with it. I think there's cycles like that in life. Some are larger and take a longer time to come around, whereas some are really quick within that week or that day. All right. So it's just something to consider and think about as we move forward. There is a completion, again, I'm saying, with this Ten of Wands. So let's keep that in mind as we move forward. We're going to look at the Three of Wands right now. We have the Page of Cups. So that's you. That's a water sign right there. We have the High Priestess. I'm excited to see her. And then the Tower. Okay. All right, Cancer. So with this Three of Wands, the ships are coming in for this character, and this Page of Cups is denoting a new chapter. There's good fortune, there's opportunity, and our High Priestess here is going to tell us that we already have all the information that we need, Cancer. You have everything that you need at your fingertips. So this Tower moment just tells me, it's just amplifying this Ten of Wands, that something has come to a completion and we're done with something. And that's fine. That's the cycle of life. That's what happens. So I'm not too worried about it. It feels like you have done, quote, the work to get to where you need to be with this. So let's see what this Page of Swords has with you, for you. Five of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Now again, this isn't like 1 week after the next scenario. These are energies in the future. Depending on what you do in the present determines this future. This is all fluid. This is all energy, and it fluctuates. To me, it is a bit of a hodgepodge of feelings, because there's air and there's fire, there's some earth, and even though the five is like jockeying for position or being in practice battle with other people, we then have this four of swords that says, okay, I'm going to rest after this. Like whatever happened here, we're moving on. I feel like you've gotten out of the ashes of this tower. You're moving on. You're able to rest. And the only thing about this Five of Pentacles, I would have to say, is that it's more about worry and poverty mindset than actually being in poverty. So there's this yin and yang to it. Whereas I could see this person inside this building taking a rest. And then there's this opposite position of people outside in worry, in lack, and limitation. So there is this, again, two sides to everything happening here. I believe that you are making some changes. They're coming in. There's new chapters ahead of you for this month, let alone this week of the 5th to the 11th, and that there's a big change happening. Now, we don't have the Six of Swords here, which would denote, moving on to calmer shores or something like that. But that's the energy that I'm getting. It's interesting because I'm feeling really like mellow reading this reading. I'm not sure what that means. So take it for what it's worth, Cancer. Keep doing you. Keep your eye on the prize. And I will be back next week with some more information with whatever the cards want to share with you. So until then, take good care.